To Real Raw and Sweet Tarot. If you are new here, welcome. If you are a returning member to the Soul Tribe, welcome back. Scorpio, this is your reading. Let's get situated here. I have, as my pre-intuition thing for your reading is thorns. And I had to actually look up the spiritual meaning of thorns because it was so specific, I couldn't even pinpoint that from my own intuition of what it would mean. So I took a little couple notes and I'm gonna tell y'all. The first thing, it could be protection and boundaries. Like the thorns to a rose are the significance of protecting its beauty in some type of way, the beauty of the rose. So maybe there are some type of like boundaries that you're putting on your life, or you're feeling like you need to protect your energy or just your space from certain people. The second thing, which I thought was really interesting, is hidden pain. So, you know, if you accidentally prick your finger on a thorn and you try to just like, okay, let me like rub the blood off. It was just like a little prick. It wasn't nothing too big. I'm not gonna shout about it or like make it be known in a way. So the thorn could symbolize some type of hidden pain or something that you're keeping silent to yourself. It's like, wow, I pricked my finger real quick, or wow, I went through a whole bunch of crazy shit in my life, but I'm keeping it hidden to myself. I'm being very quiet with it. I feel like that's the strongest thing coming out so far. And the last one is shadow work triggers. You have to look at each thorn on the branch as like different things that could trigger you. So I don't know if some of you guys are working on like not being so easily triggered by things, or learning how to calm yourself down in situations where you do feel like, okay, I know that was a trigger. Somebody's about to piss me off, but I know how to like calm it down. I'm gonna put this over here, y'all. I'm sorry. All right. Yeah, so okay, yeah, that's better. Yeah, so I feel like maybe that's something, those three things as far as the thorns is something that you could be working on. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and hop right into it. I'm being called to this deck, one of the OG love decks, okay? We're not gonna hop in with the what's in the news today. So yeah. Did I even introduce myself? Welcome to Real Raw and Sweet Tarot. If you are new here, welcome. If you are a returning member to the Soul Tribe, welcome back. Anyways, yeah, y'all reading already has me very scatterbrained. So I don't know, like I probably already did the introduction and I just came in and gave it a second time, whatever. But, and I really did. I know I did. It's just like, I don't know. Upon starting our reading, I feel like my brain's all over the place. My mind's all over the place, or I'm in some type of like confusion. So I don't know if that's y'all energy, but we're going to go ahead and get started. What's coming out for Scorpio here? What do they need to know for the rest of January? This is the remainder of January energy for Scorpio. Way too many. Way too many. Spirit, let's get something easy for Scorpio. First card out here, we have shallow, hollow, empty, boredom. What else for Scorpio? I swear another one had flipped, but I could be wrong. What else for Scorpio, Spirit? What else for Scorpio? Okay, thank you. The second one out was Divine Masculine. Anytime this card comes out, you see how it says yang on here. You could feel like somebody's the yin to your yang in some type of way. If you are a woman dealing with a man, whoever he is a divine masculine. We're going to dive further though, just because somebody is like connected to God or connected to the divine and they really are a divine person. Somebody can always lose their way or fall from grace. So we're not going to hype this person up too much just yet, but we also have trapped here, stuck, tied down, captive. Realizations, epiphanies, understandings, awakenings. I love this card because when somebody has an epiphany moment, they have like a light bulb moment. It's almost like something within somebody's mind is like, okay, here's the time to change, or here's the moment things come into fruition. 11:10 on the clock as I say that. Some of you guys could be seeing 111 a lot. Oh, and last but not least, sorry, we have only you, devoted, attracted, craving you. So somebody only sees you, honey. Let's see. For Scorpio, what's shallow? Hollow, empty, bored for Scorpio. What's shallow? Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. maybe a lot of you guys could be not working right now. And I feel like that could be having you feeling like really empty without a social life, or really like bored because you haven't been at work. You haven't had that like, I have somewhere to go every day type of motive. So a lot of you guys could have just lost a job or lost a new opportunity at work and you're feeling bored. Also, maybe this needs to start some entrepreneurship in you, maybe, because I feel like maybe you guys are like start and stop type of energy. Or you could just be that type of person in general. You could be like, yeah, I get really excited about something, or I'll start creating something, but then I'll stop and then I get bored. You wouldn't be bored if you focused on that project you started 2 weeks ago. You were so in love with it then, but then you just gave up. Or for a lot of you, it may not even be the fact that you gave up. I feel like maybe you're just always moving on to the next thing. But you're always... What else? What else with the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse? Okay. The Six of Wands. I feel like something would come out so successful for you if you just went for it. 11:11 on the clock as I say that. So I just truly feel like there is some type of way you want to express yourself. I feel like a lot of you guys want to start a business, or you have some type of hobby that you really like, you're really good at, but you have either failed when it came to making money off of it before, or you didn't make as much profit as you would like. And I feel like that's why you started getting that hollow or empty feeling, and then you got bored with it. You're like, oh, this isn't something I want to do no more. I want to move on to something else. But I feel like Spirit's kind of knocking at your door like, hey, if you actually do go back to that, or you actually do reapply to that job, put yourself back out there again, things will come out successful for you. So yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys are just in a rut, we will say. What's Divine Masculine? What's Divine Masculine? Queen of Swords in the reverse. Libra energy. There could be a Libra that you are genuinely close with. You could look at this person as like a twin type of figure. Like, we mirror each other so much. We have so much in common. We relate so much. But somebody could be coming off really, really defensive, very, very rude, maybe even sarcastic a little bit. What's with the Queen of Swords in the reverse? The World in the reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles. An incomplete cycle. I feel like somebody feels as though things are over between y'all because they look at y'all as a pair. They look and view you two as a match. Knight of Pentacles here is all about taking your time and effort. So I feel like if somebody is going to come in and approach you, we have a couple scenarios. Somebody's either working on themselves and taking their time before they approach you because they know they're still in this defensive ass energy. And that's why they're taking their time, period. They're like, let me get this all out my system before I go say something to Scorpio. But then again, I feel like somebody could see that you are actually elevating in life, or you are taking your time towards your next goal. Like, you could really be so in like focus mode, or you could be like, oh yeah, I'm still in school, or I'm still doing that, I'm still doing this, like I'm still doing what I said. I feel like somebody could see that your mind is really sticking to its plans and you're really putting effort towards what you want. So that may be scaring somebody, feeling like, okay, Scorpio is really about to get away from me, or our cord is thinning too much. You know what I mean? I feel I'm getting really distant energy. And Knight of Pentacles here, a lot of you guys could be moving for a job opportunity, or this could just be you putting so much effort into your life now because it's about to take you to way greater places. And I feel like somebody could see that. And maybe that's why they're feeling like, okay, let me come in and really, really let Scorpio know this isn't over. I don't care what they say, but that's that being too defensive type energy. And I feel like you're not going to like it, or you're just not, it's not going to be attractive to you. You know what I mean? If there's like a being too harsh in a type of way, I feel that's something that would be a turnoff for you. Or yeah, we have Virgo energy as well. This person could be a Virgo. Yeah, and you have the Eight of Wands in the reverse. as the underlying energy of the whole reading. Somebody is stuck. Somebody is very much stuck on you. This is stagnation, heavy stagnation, but it's also a blockage. So some of you guys could literally have this person's phone number blocked. They could have been like going off at the mouth, really saying a lot, and you were just like, fuck that. I don't want to hear you no more. I don't have anything to say to you, so I'm going to block you. Yeah, a lot of you guys could have this person blocked. And then you have the Fool here right behind it. Yeah, you are getting new beginnings. Your life is about to look different. You're very, very much excited, but this is also being spontaneous. So yeah, I feel like this person really could be viewing you just simply move on with your life. You're out there having fun. You're doing new things. You're in childlike energy. You're trying things you haven't tried before. And yeah, I feel like somebody sees that. We're actually going to leave that out because that's your major of the day. What's trapped? I'm hearing, and I was singing it earlier too. Locked up, won't let me out. What the Temperance in the reverse, Hangman in the reverse for trapped. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Pisces, Sagittarius energy. I feel like somebody can't come to harmony like within themselves. Like somebody doesn't know how to balance out their emotions. Also, the Hangman in reverse, somebody is so stuck in one way of thinking. This is all stuck energy. Whoever this person is, they're stuck as fuck. We have Libra out here. We have Pisces out here. We have Sagittarius out here. Okay. I feel like somebody's really stuck on the fact that y'all's not getting along or that y'all can't find peace. It's like, why can't we just come to some type of an agreement? Why can't we just come to the same level of things? Why is it not peaceful? I feel like somebody doesn't know how to, like I said, doesn't know how to control their emotions in the correct way. They never know how to balance that. That's why they come off super defensive all the time. And they're never willing to look at things from your shoes. I feel like you could be like, don't you remember what happened last week when you put me through X, Y, and Z? Don't you understand where I'm coming from? But I feel like when you say something like that, this person will automatically try to defend why they did what they did instead of literally just empathizing with you and putting themselves in your shoes. Like, you know what? You're actually right, Scorpio. That's something you'll never hear from this person. That's really what I feel like. Yeah. And they're so stuck over there in their one way of thinking. This is somebody that it low-key gives a narcissist. It low-key gives, not even low-key, high-key. It really gives somebody that is never going to change their mind about how they think. Like, it's like their way or the highway. And I feel like you're crazy. Because if that's the case, yeah, I'm going to start something new. I'm just going to create a new life without you then. I'm not going to be... You could be stuck and tied down on me, but I'm not about to be held captive. The fuck? Like, what's realizations? This card, this is the first card coming out that's for you. Well, the shallow one was too, but Ace of Wands in the reverse. Interesting. You could have had some type of epiphany about not keeping a child. For some of you guys, you could have gotten an abortion because you were just like, this is not somebody I really see myself having a future with. And I did have to come to the realization and go through some type of awakening that this will not manifest into a happy life. Like, this isn't what I would want in the future. So let me not take myself through that now. Also, this Ace of Wands in the reverse could be the fact that you see that this person was so stuck in their way of thinking, and they also could have gotten somebody else pregnant. Let's just put that out there. What else with the Ace of Wands in reverse? Somebody can't manifest what they want. And I feel like that may be an epiphany that they're having. They may be really realizing like, oh my God, I tried so hard to manifest Scorpio back in my life. All I do is think about Scorpio. I envision them calling my phone, texting my phone, but Scorpio never does it. I feel like, yeah, that's a huge epiphany moment for somebody. They're like, what the fuck? I can't call back in Scorpio like telepathically like I used to. I feel like this is somebody you are so close with. That's why yin and yang came out. Yin and yang came out. You're so close to this person, or you were anyways, to the point where when you're thinking about them, they're calling you. When you're going to sleep dreaming about them, they'll wake up and tell you the next day they had a dream about you too. Like, that's how close and tied y'all were. That's how thick the cord was between y'all, just period. But I feel like now somebody's not able to manifest with you spiritually like they used to. And it's not working. It's not working. They're realizing that now. Yeah, Page of Cups in the reverse. Page of Cups in the upright is a genuine message. most likely an apology. Page of Cups is usually an apology. So it coming out in the reverse with the Ace of Wands in the reverse, I feel like somebody tried to manifest a fake apology out of you. Like somebody is trying to force you to say some shit you don't want to say. They could have either been constantly thinking about it, constantly like praying about it, like I need Scorpio to come back in and give me this apology, and I just feel like it's something that was never coming. And maybe that's where the realization kicked in, like I am manifesting an apology that wouldn't even be genuine because I'm trying to force it. Like if Scorpio, if you wanted to go say sorry on your own, you would have. Like that's not something you could force. And if this is your energy, I feel like everything I just said, that message is for you. You can't force an apology out of this person. As bad as you may want it, I feel like they're always going to be in that defensive mode, that one way of thinking, and you can't force nobody to try to think how you think. Just like, come on. And even that scratch at the back of my neck gave frustration. And so I don't know if you feel like when you're talking to this person, it's so easy to get frustrated because you could just be voicing how you feel and they'll straight go in defending themselves completely, defending their character and defending the things that they said or that they did. Like, it's like, why can't you just listen to understand instead of listening to respond? And that's like a huge thing. I don't know if y'all just saw that little orb there, but what's only you? Yeah, so somebody could be trying to come in with a fake apology because they realize the manifestation isn't working. Like, damn, Scorpio, I really couldn't draw Scorpio back to me like I thought I could. Yeah. What's only you for Scorpio? 11:22 on the clock. What's only you? Somebody's birthday could be the 11th, the 22nd. Six of Wands with the Ace of Wands. Somebody's birthday could be the 7th as well. We have... Okay. What else? What's only you? Only you for Scorpio. 8 of Cups. Wow. Yeah, you're focusing on yourself now because you are not dealing with anybody in your life that doesn't only see you. Like, listen, I'm the only woman in your dreams. I'm the only woman in your vision. Or... y'all saw that, right? Okay. Anyways, yeah. I feel like maybe you see how that card, okay, y'all just see how that card flew, right? Because it almost makes me feel like, you know how I was just talking about the defending? I feel like if you are voicing yourself like that to this person, that person will have something to say about this too. They'll be like, what you mean? I always show you you're the only one in my vision. You always try to paint me out to be, and there it goes. It's like, no. Instead, the reply should be, what can I do to show you that you are valued? Or in what ways do I make you feel like that I'm not devoted to you? Like, what do I show you that makes you not feel that way? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like somebody just don't try to understand you at all. And now you're just focused on yourself and your spiritual journey. You're like, where am I going from here by myself? Just period. Yeah. There is this new renounced devotion to yourself because only you and 8 of Cups, this is pure your energy. So I feel like maybe there's a new devotion to yourself where it's like, I only crave who craves me. I'm only going to be attached to somebody that's attached to me. Okay. And it has to be somebody that genuinely understands where I'm coming from, not somebody that just tries to be a narcissist, only care about their feelings and what they want to defend, instead of having my back. Oh, sorry, y'all. I thought I saw a light. What else? Anything else for only you? What else for only you? Eight of Cups, last little thing with this is also a regaining of focus coming back. I feel like maybe for a long time you were just so fixated on this person, or maybe for a long time you haven't been single. You were always in relationship to relationship, but now you are finally being able to really live your life singly. And that's like a huge just focus on you, which I feel like is very, very much needed. Okay, the Emperor here. Okay, about time we got a fire sign. Aries energy. You could be dealing with the Aries. You don't have to be. Yeah, with the 5 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it's just not worth the fight with this person. I feel like there is finally a need to like give up because you want to lead your life differently. The Emperor could be your energy. You want to lead your life differently and you're full throttle taking control. That's that Eight of Cups energy. But if you are dealing with a fire sign, I feel like somebody could be too controlling. That could have also been something else that they were always trying to defend. Like, I'm what you mean? Like, I'm supposed to lead the relationship. Da, 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 da. But I really feel like somebody tried to lead you in the wrong way. You noticed it. You spoke up about it. You voiced yourself about whatever it is. Or it's just like, I don't want to be led by somebody that is always in this like rude defensive mode. Don't ever want to hear anything that I have to say. It's very, very much rude. It's like putting up a fight with talking to a fucking wall because you're not listening to me. Like I just said, listening to respond and not listening to understand. Okay? So, with that being said, would you like to get into the intuition deck? Money. Yeah, this is definitely one of my favorites. So, we'll see. For Scorpio, what's is going on for Scorpio? And that just confirmed everything I just said. That first card that came out, it really did. What else? Oh, okay. Last shuffle. All right. Every time you do the last shuffle, I swear, like, mad cards always want to come out. I know I just saw one drop. Okay, I guess not. All right. The first one out was Sex is Sacred, Treated as Such. Aquarius got this in their reading before. You might be dealing with an Aquarius. I don't know, but go watch their reading. You may need to see that because this came out in their reading. It's just like value the fact that if you're a woman, value the fact that somebody is entering your sacral chakra. Somebody is entering your womb. This is your profound gold, okay? And if you're a man, just think of yourself as like, my magic wand can only enter to wombs that deserve it, to sacral chakras that deserve it. You get what I'm saying? It's definitely on both ends because women, you're queens. For my men, you're kings. Y'all both must value yourself as such. So the fact that this card came out and I was just explaining with the Eight of Cups, and the only you, maybe you just want to be devoted to yourself right now because you haven't really been in very serious relationships. It's kind of been like just fling type situation. You're like, I just want to be devoted to me. And I only want somebody that craves me. I don't want somebody that I feel like, oh, I'm only going to be dealing with them for a little bit and then I got to find somebody new. Or I don't want somebody that's going to be, being floozy, sleeping around on me and bringing something back to me. Okay. You have joy, feels so much better than anger. Smile. Oh, I love this. And this is the first time this card has come out for any sign. So I feel like this is a huge one because joy really does feel so much better than anger. Even when sometimes you could be so mad in the moment. Like, I mean, so mad. You might even laugh at yourself later. But think about when you laugh at yourself later. Isn't that such a genuine laugh? Like, oh, I was so mad. I threw my fucking shoe into the wall and it left a dent. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you'll laugh at yourself later because it's almost a little embarrassing how you reacted. So I just feel like this is a huge point. Joy feels much better than anger. Smile. Like, Scorpio, it's okay to have a resting bitch face, but not all the time, okay? Because, I don't know, maybe some of y'all never really smile. Like, you could be a not smiling person. And it's funny because I'm like that sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. So that card was funny. But last three is your inner magic is calling you, use it. Someone feels the need to run, it's fight or flight mode. Yeah, so that's this person, whoever that fire sign, air sign is. Okay, somebody feels like they're either going to fight for this and come off really, really defensive, not listening or hearing you out. They just want to get their point across. Like, this is how I'm feeling, Scorpio, and we're going to be together, period. I don't care what you say. Or somebody is going to be in the flight energy and they are going to completely leave. They're going to get out of the situation. But you want to know something? This could be you too, because you are in that Eight of Cups. That's flight and energy, bitch. I'm gone. I'm focusing on me. Bye. I'm out the door. You feel me? So... and last but not least, we have pleading to be with you. Yeah, somebody's coming in with that apology and they're coming soon. Just know, just know, just know, just know. I feel like if this is them, fight or flight, oh, they're definitely about to fight. But it's up to you if you're going to accept it. It's up to you if you are going to deal with them. Are you leading your life singly, or are you leading your life with a narcissist? I'll see you next time on the Chronicles of Scorpio. I love y'all. I'll see y'all next time. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, book a personal if you really feel you need it.